Welcome all. 3 plus 9, 12 I can get. Here
Yes.
also I can get.
Okay.
But why I am not performing here? There is a reason. Because these I can save it.
Okay,
See,
sir.
whatever you write it, they are saved here.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Okay, if you write here, even suppose I will do here, yeah, 4 plus 8. If I run it, I will run it here. I got 12 here, right? This one will be saved. Okay, this one will be there in my file.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, but this one will not be there. This is only for monitor showing purpose. Okay.
Okay.
So whatever we write, that will be worked here and it will show everything and this will be saved. That means if you save this one, you will not get the output.
Okay, sir.
You have to run it once again. All the files you have to, suppose I want to do this. This also I will run. I mean, wherever you click, it's fine. You click here, here, here. You just run it from here. Okay. Sometimes you get run also RU1. Are you getting RU1 run?
Once again, I will check, sir.
See, it says click plus enter. See, this is keyboard shortcut. Okay. Even click plus enter, if you write means it will run.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So wherever you keep, it doesn't matter.
Unless
Here, here.
the word here.
Wherever cursor you keep, this line will run. Only one line will run. If you want to run 2 lines at a time, you have to highlight. I mean, you have to select all. Then you have to click here.
Yes, sir. Run is there, sir. It's coming.
Okay. But now, what will happen? See the third window, right hand side.
Once again, sir.
No, just see the third window. Third, not fourth.
Okay, sir. Environment.
Yeah.
Yes.
Will you environment? What is the use? Suppose I want to keep it in a variable. Suppose I want to keep it in a variable. The name is A. I will keep 3. I will run it. Then what will happen? A will be stored, 3 will be stored in a variable named A.
Okay, sir.
Say I got A3 here, right?
Yes, sir.
I got it or not?
Yes, sir. In the environment values A3.
Yeah. Then I will write B is equal to 7. I will run this one.
Okay.
Then I got B7. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So I got A3 and B7.
Yes.
Now I want C this way, A plus B.
Okay.
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 And I will run here. What will happen? I got C10.
Okay, sir.
But C you have to print. Actually we have to write this way, print print C. But this is our studio. I mean they are taking care of. If you write only variable, you will get it. You write,
Okay.
yeah. You don't need to write this. But now it's fine. But later we'll write print also. See, I will click C. Then I will get the answer here. Second window. I am interested in the second window, first and second. Okay, that's all. But third window, if you see, it will store the variables and functions. See, variable C is 10, right?
Yes, sir.
Now suppose I will write D10, then what will happen? Suppose D is equal to A plus, A is 3 now. Instead of B, I will write 7 here, okay, or maybe 12 here. Or maybe D, I will take another one. D is equal to, we write this way, arrow, opposite arrow, okay?
Okay, sir.
D, you can write A minus M. For that, I will write M also here. M is another variable. M, I will write 2 here.
Okay.
I have to run it, otherwise it will not work.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I have to run it first. So now M is 2. Now we know M, we know C. So A minus M is a new variable that we are keeping in D. Okay.
Yes,
Now we
sir.
have to print D. So what is D?
1.
1. D1 because D is A minus M. A is 3 and this is arrow sign, okay?
Okay, sir.
This is not minus, this is arrow sign, I mean back side. So what will happen is this value, whatever is the value, that will be stored, in D. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Now you need to print D. So you just write here, click here one line, you will get D. Previously what was D? There was no D, C, right? So let
Yes.
me replace it by C. What is C now in the right hand side? 10, right?
Yes, sir.
But now see, when I run it, the
Yeah.
right hand side C will change. C
Oh,
becomes 1 now.
okay.
That means what? There was 1 C before. Now we have 1 C. So the present value will be there. Whenever you print C, you will get the present value. That will be erased.
Okay, sir. Before value. Okay.
Yeah, even forget about this. I will write only, suppose another variable H. H is, I will take 4. Then I will write H is equal to 5. See the third window. Let me run this one. What is H here? 4, right?
Yes, sir.
Right hand side. H4, right?
Yes, sir.
But we will see print out here only. So you have to print. If you want to see, you have to see from the second window only. So now C is in the second window. This is 4. Okay. How about this? H is 5. Let me run this one. Now if you see, if you print it, you can see in the second window 5. And if you see right hand side, now H is no more 4. H become 5. So that means in the right hand side global environment, always you will see the current value.
Value. Not
Yeah.
the past values.
The previous values will be erased.
Okay, sir.
Yes. The previous values will be erased.
Okay, sir.
Now if you want, you can just copy all and you can delete if you don't want all these things.
Yes.
Suppose you want to see two numbers. You want to print two numbers. How can you print two numbers?
Print two numbers means what, sir?
Printing
Delete.
two numbers means, see, I printed 5 here.
Yes, sir.
Similarly, I want to print two numbers.
Need to run now, sir. Run option.
Where run? Run. Suppose run, I will run. What it says?
Yeah, unexpected numeric constant in four.
Error. Unexpected numeric constant in 48 it says. You can't print this way. Okay. If it's more than one, you have to make it a, suppose even if I write this way, I want to store in A, there is a concept of vector. I have to write C, comma, after 4, then you write 8, then and comma. This way you can make a vector more than one.
More than one number.
Yeah. Now print A, you will get 2.
Okay, sir.
Suppose you want 3, 10, 20, 30. Then try to print B. If I do this, then what will happen? I can run both at a time here. See, I got B here. I got 7. Is it 7? B was 7 before, so I have to run it. Okay, I forgot to write C here. Let me write C here. Run here and B.
Now it's changed, sir.
I got 10, 20, 30. Okay,
Okay.
got it?
Okay, sir.
Okay, now suppose I will make another variable M here and here. No, I will write C. I will write CS1 2022. I want to print this variable. I kept in this variable this one, these two I kept. I want to print it. CS1 2022 March or April suppose, and these two I want to keep here. Is it possible? The variable name is Soundarya. Can I do this?
Like the previous ones be less than mine, be that like that we can save, no, sir?
No, I'm asking you.
Yes, sir, we can save.
Okay, let's try.
Run.
Wherever I keep it doesn't matter. Let me run it. Not found. Error object CS1 not found.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll go to that. Now let me write another one. Suppose I will write G. G, I want to keep 10, 20. Let me print G here. I'm not getting. Object G is not found. Why? This is case sensitive, okay?
Okay.
So lowercase, uppercase you need to consider.
Okay.
So I can't write capital, I have to write small g. Even this also concatenation, this operation is concatenation, we say combine. This is combine. We are combining 10 and 20. C to combine, okay? We are combining 10 and 20. If you write this way, if you run this, then it will work. If I make it capital, I don't think it will work. Okay, it should be small. If it's small, it will work. And if you write capital G, write capital G here. Small g, then small g here. Now it will work. Now instead of this, let me write characters now. G, K. I will write K is the variable name. I will write C here. Suppose I will write two characters. A, B, C, whatever I want. Or maybe let me write two things. Suppose I will write 2 here. Name of the places. Then I have to write within quotes. Otherwise it will not take. Okay.
Okay.
I have to write within quotes. The characters I have to write within quotes. Otherwise it will not take. Whenever I want to write characters, I have to write within quotes. That is what I need to remember. Then only it will consider. Now if I want to print K, in K I have two Indian cities. Now I will print K. Yes, Delhi and Chennai. I got it. I have another variable J. I want to keep two things here. One is the name of a city. Suppose I want to write, again remember, if you start with capital letter, you have to write capital, you will get in capital letters. So whatever way you want. Suppose I want to write this, I want to write some number, suppose 4 for Chennai, 044 code I want to write, I can write. There is no problem. So you have to see that whenever you use character, you have to write within quotes. That's all. See, I got this one character thing. Okay, character I got here, I got number here. I can write this way, not a problem. But whenever you write character, even I can write character here. If I write character here, it will take it as a character. Okay, that's all. I can write this, but without writing this, it will not work. So if I run this, then see, it will work. That means I can write, you see we have different types. Okay, this is not type. We'll do this way. We'll go here. Suppose here I want to make those this way. Then also it will work. Okay.
Okay, sir.
And these two will be considered as characters.
Characters.
Yeah. But here if you have character, you have to write in that way only. You have to write within quotes. Otherwise it will not work.
Okay.
That you need to remember. Now go back to this one. Remember, this is capital letter. So I've written capital letter here. So now here this is the vector I created, the name I've given, and I kept two things here. This is in numbers and this is CS1. I've written CS1 without quotes. That is the problem. So anything, if you see letters with say strings here, you have to keep within quotes, single quote or double quote, then only it will work.
Okay.
Okay, got it?
Yes, sir.
So how can you get that?
CS1 within quotes.
Okay, now let me run this. See, I got these two. I wanted to see these two. Okay,
Okay.
now suppose you want to extend this one 10 20, you want to get 30. How can you get 30? Or gg also you can write rec, you write the variable g here,
Okay, sir.
and here you add 30. So if you do this way also, it's possible.
Mm.
If you want to print one only, you can print it. Suppose I want to print, we write this way G1. G1 means the first room.
Okay.
G1 is 10. You see the printout.
Okay.
Let me cut all this. Now when I write G1, I am getting G1 is 10. Can you print 20?
Yes, sir. Like G2.
G2. Okay. If I print G3, I will not get, right?
Yes, sir.
NA, you are getting NA. So I can write G3. I can print G1 and G2. Can I add G1, G2?
Yes, sir.
Yes, you can add also. If you want, you can add also G1, G2. I can write 5 things. I can write 10 things. Okay, not a problem. And mixing up data also allowed, the characters and numbers. I
Okay.
want to write here suppose name, and I want to write G3, then I will get this one.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is the concept of a vector. Individually you can get one by one. The first element, the second element, the third element, the fourth element. If you don't write anything, if you print this one, you will get all.
Okay.
And mixture is allowed here. In C programming, if you see, it's not allowed. Suppose I will write A is 5, 50, 500. Suppose A 500, and I will print it. So now I stored 500 in a variable and I printed here. I got the printout. Even here also right hand side third one, if you see, normally we will never worry about third type. It's very rare that you will see third window, only for understanding now. And when you do a big project, maybe that will be a bit useful, but now at least in 95-99% of the cases, third window will not be useful.
Okay.
Only will work in first and second windows, and whenever there are plots and all that, if you want to install some packages, we'll go to fourth window.
Okay.
So now coming to this one here, 500 I printed here, I got 500 here. Now you want to know what is this type. Suppose you go to a hotel, first of all, what is the question they ask you? Suppose you go to Pune, you want to stay for 1 or 2 days. You must have LIC office meetings and all that.
Yes, sir.
Or maybe you want to go to some other place, wherever you want, you stay there. So immediately they will ask you how many rooms you want. 2-room set, 1 room, or maybe 3 rooms, or why they want. Because they want to know how many persons are there. So it
Yes.
will depend how many persons you go. Suppose you are 5 or 10, you are visiting. obviously it will take a big accommodation, so it will depend. So if you want to store an integer, and if you want to store a lot of things in the form of a vector or matrix or maybe a file like Excel CSV file, they are different. Will not store everything in the same way.
Okay.
Yeah, so that is called data type. Suppose I will write class. What is the class of a? So if I write the class of a along with this, I will get numeric here. This is number type.
Yes, sir.
Now the same thing I will write in place of, suppose I will copy and I will go here and I will write B here, B here, B here,
Okay.
and I will make it only by writing codes. I will make it different data type. But yeah, let me write CS1. I mean, it could be a combination of integers as well, but we have letters also. If you want, you just write CS.
Okay.
So what will happen? If you see character,
Yes, sir.
the class is character. Now
Okay.
CS1 you write, then you
New
see,
type at character.
then also you will get character. Okay.
Okay.
Even if you have 1, then also you will get character. See, I pasted this one once again. I will write new variable m. Here I will use 500, then 600, then m class of m. Now I have a vector more than 1 and I will run it. So see, I am getting numeric.
Okay.
In R programming, it says about the individual ones. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So if I write here, suppose CM CS, okay, then I will run this. Then what will happen? I'm getting character, right?
Character.
This is a vector, but the individual ones are character.
Ah, okay, sir.
Now suppose I will write this, then what you will get?
Character.
Character, okay. If I write this, what you will get?
Character only, sir.
Yeah. If I write this,
Second one, numeric will come. Okay, no. Why, sir?
if you write 1 this,
Character.
yeah. So what will happen is you see something, but see M1 I got this,
Okay.
M2 if you print I got this. Okay. So what we'll do is we can write mixed things. Okay. This is separate, but it will change to character type.
Okay.
Yeah. Here I will show you the second one. You write 20 and you write this way. Now see, you are getting numeric type, right?
Because in M2 we are written, because of that it is coming numeric, sir.
What is M2? No, M2 means second one.
Okay. Here M.
M you write.
Okay.
I am printing M2. Here also you can write M2. See, it's numeric only all the time. What is M2? 10.
10.
What is M1?
20.
20.
Yes.
Now suppose I will change 1 to character. I change 1 to character. Then I will run this one. I will run M1. I am getting this way.
Okay.
If I run M2, then that's fine. Anyway, it will it's a character, it will show you this way. But even this one also converted to character types, right?
Yes, sir.
I'm getting CS2, that's fine. But if I run it here this way, I will get 20 within quotes, right?
Yes, sir.
That's what I'm saying. So how it will make one class? Like I said before also. So if there is a combination, it will consider the whole MS character type only.
Okay.
So only numeric means numeric,
Okay.
only character means character, mixed up means also character.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, but we can mix up things. That is what you need to remember. And individually you can get the elements.
Okay.
Yeah. Now suppose you want to write this. I want to see this. Okay. I want to see this sentence.
Okay, sir.
Can I print this? Let me print here. I'm not getting.
The character means it has to be in
Yes.
quotes.
So if I write within quotes, suppose I will write this way. And I will print, I will get this one.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now if you want to, you don't want to print every time, you want to see, so what you can do is, you can just write, you keep it, you name it a vector, okay? Sorry, not a vector, any variable, suppose a you keep it and you run it, okay?
Okay.
Now you just print a.
Okay.
So every time you print a, you will get this.
Okay.
Every time you print a, because you store in a, see in the right hand side also we have a variable a, where something is stored, it shows. See, it shows.
Yes, sir.
So you need not write every time. Similarly, 5 if you want to print 1000 times, instead of printing 5000 times, you can write a, you store 5 in a and you print it many times. So for repetitive task, what you want to perform many times, you want to print many times, you want to see many times, then what you can do is you can store it. That's why we have a concept of variable.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So these are the variables, we store values and we print.
Okay, sir.
Directly also if you want, you can do it. Suppose I want to add directly, it's possible. 5 plus 4. Then I will get 9 here. If I print D, I will get 9. But remember, these two are not stored.
Yes, sir.
So,
B.
yeah, 5 and 4 are not stored, right?
Yes, sir.
So, if you write this way, this is the standard. If you start, you should, I mean, in the first class, you should learn this. A5, B4, and C is A plus B, and then print C. This way you should operate. So A is stored, B is stored, C is also stored. The sum is stored in C. I printed C, I could have printed all A, B, C. A, B, C. Now let's try to print all A, B, C. What will get, I want to see. Run. Okay. So what you are seeing here?
A5 9C is equal to 9 and A5. A, B, C are printed.
Okay. So let me do one thing. 10, let me run it. Okay. Then let me print this C. You will see now. A, B, C. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So what is B here? B is 4, A is 5. We can see, but we can see 9, right? Yeah. So ABC you are printing. And remember, you are supposed to write print within a function. When you do, if you don't write print, there might be a problem. Okay, so remember, this is the original syntax actually. You need to remember this, though this one will work for now. Print C. We want to, so what, these are the 4 lines you remember.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, A is a variable where you stored 5, B is a variable you stored 4, and C is where you added A and B and you printed C. These are the 4 lines. Okay, these are the 4. Simple addition. Then you can try with subtraction, multiplication, you write star here. Okay, and then suppose you want to write the power. Power means you can use this one, power, and you can then 4 power 5 you will get here, minus, plus, whatever you can write. All these things you can write, and all the manipulations you do. If you want this one also, a plus b minus 10, you can get it. So all these things you can perform and you will get in C. Whatever mathematical operation you want, 2 or 3 or 5, you create variables, you write an expression to the right hand side and store that in the left hand side, print that. Okay, so these are the basics of vectors and numbers, the numeric type, and the strings.
Yes, sir.
You can take those, and once these are over, then we'll go to the next stage. Okay, you can practice a lot whatever you have. So we'll see next time.